Hello and welcome to this new set of lectures on collaboration. And the first lecture of that in this course on Master in Solution Architecture. So in this section, we will talk to you about, we'll help you learn how to collaborate with various stakeholders to become a solution architect, because solution architect's role requires collaboration with various stakeholders, business leaders, the project managers, developers, business analysts, other architects. So how to collaborate with those various stakeholders, that's what we will talk about. So, how do you think? How can you collaborate with various stakeholders, including developers, project managers, business analysts, and the other architects, to basically ensure a shared understanding of the solution? Any thoughts? See, collaboration with various stakeholders is an important step, important part of ensuring a shared understanding of the solution. Because without the shared understanding of the solution, would you really develop a right solution? And it also facilitates successful project outcomes. So collaboration is critical. Now, how can you do that? Let's take a look at. There are many strategies that have been proven effective over the years in different companies for collaborating with developers, project managers, business analysts, and other architects. Let's take a look at them one by one. So first thing you need to do is to establish clear communication channel. And how can you do that? You can do that by setting up regular meetings in which you discuss with the stakeholders the project on progress, the challenges that you are facing, and you update them on the progress that you are making. Now, for using these meetings, there are a variety of ways. If you are on remote, you can use video conferencing, and that will enhance communication. A face along with a voice is always better than only a voice. So regular meetings is one way. Second thing you need to do is to utilize the collaborative platforms, communication platform. Now there are many platforms available online like Stack, Microsoft Teams, and other communication tools also you can use. And there with those should aim to have discussion and updates in real time as they are happening, right? So that's another way to establish clear communication channel. Third, you can also use email updates. Now, you can use email updates by regularly sending updates on email where you summarize the key milestones on the project, the decisions that you've read, and the action items that the team needs to do. So that's how you can. So regular meetings, communication platform, online, and emails are the three ways you can establish clear communication channel. In this process of collaboration, what you need to do is to clearly define the roles and responsibility for each stakeholder in the project. And there you need to ensure that everyone understands their own contribution to the overall solution. So that is important. And for doing that, you can develop, as you see, a RACI matrix, which stands for responsibility, accountability, consulted, and inform, where you define what is the role in doing a particular task, whether it is a responsibility role, is it accountability role, consulting role, or just being informed. And that you need to do to clarify the involvement of each stakeholder in a specified task. So this is one way to clearly define the roles and responsibility. Another thing you need to do is to hold collaborative workshops, and one of them is what is called requirements workshop, where you do you meet with the business analyst and project managers and gather and confirm the requirements that they have as customers, right? And you involve developers and architects in design thinking sessions as you are an architect. So you have a very pivotal central role. So you need to one side work with the business analyst and projects manager to understand and validate requirements. On the other side, you need to involve developers and architects in designing the right solution. Also, design reviews is another way where you organize these reviews in which the architects, developers, and other stakeholders provide their inputs and feedback on the proposed solution. So two modes of collaborative workshops, requirement workshops and design reviews are very useful for the collaboration. Also use visual aids and documentation for architectural diagrams is one way in which you create clear and concise architectural diagrams that visually represent the solution, and you use these diagrams to showcase the system component, describe it visually the system components, data flows, and interactions. And in documentation, you can do comprehensive documentation, which is available and accessible to all stakeholders. And for doing that, having a central repository or documentation platform is important and useful, where you can also do version control, and Git is one possible thing that you can do. Use agile methodologies like Scrum and Kanban. You can implement them to foster collaboration and adaptability. And in doing that, you need to regularly have sprint reviews and retrospectives to gather feedback. Sprint reviews are where you check what has been done, and retrospectives are where you review what has been done and how well has been done and what are the learnings from there. Also, in agile methodology, daily stand-up meeting is one particular thing that appeals to me, and I have used it very extensively, where you conduct daily stand-up meetings with your team, and the hospitality industry has been doing for ages for that. You know, where they gather all the restaurant people right in the morning, and that's where you can keep everyone informed about the ongoing tasks and address any impediments or obstacles to achieving your progress. Also set up cross-functional teams, integrated teams versus the functional teams as you see here. That will encourage that will include the developers, architects, business analysts, and project managers, and also foster a sense of shared responsibility for the project success. So encourage the formation of such cross-functional teams. Another interesting thing is to use user story mapping, in which you use collaboratively, where you use this technique to collaboratively prioritize features and functionalities of your solution that you're developing, and in which you ensure that the user stories are understood and agreed upon by all the stakeholders, because then the development can happen in one much aligned, unified way. Having looked at few things, few strategies that you can use to collaborate, what do we do next? We will look at more strategies that you can use to collaborate successfully to develop the solution that you are responsible for. So thank you so much for watching this first collaboration lecture in this course on Mastering Solution Architecture. I hope you're continuing to learn new things, continuing to enjoy, and I do look forward to see you again in the next lecture. Please feel free to message me if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer you. And do download the PDF file to take a look at anything that you need to.